We are on to episode 3. It's awesome. It's a beautiful day. I got the door open right here. You can hear the birds outside. Puppy's having some lunch. Sorry, really decent day today. So please remember, only rule is to watch and share. Spread the message because it's important. You never know who needs to see it. So let's bounce back to the home life of grade school for this one. Dad was working as a long-haul truck driver and was rarely ever home. He only did that job for a year. But that year was one of the hardest for me that I can recall. I missed him so much. And things were just crazy. We were actually living in the downstairs portion of my grandma's house during that time, so that Dad could save money from truck driving in order to get us our own house. Which meant that yes, my safe zone, Grandma, was always available to me. But that didn't stop the fact that little sister still constantly terrorized me and got me into trouble. My mother at this point had also started using tools to administer spankings since I just wasn't behaving. And it became this kind of elaborate and scary game of hide-and-seek tag. She'd come after me, and I'd run and try to hide and keep running till I could make it to wherever Grandma was, and then she'd stop chasing me. But if she caught me before I could get to Grandma, well, in my little psyche, it quickly got bad enough that yet again I longed for death. Even under Grandma's roof and under her protection, it still rose up and consumed me with an aching to be free of all these terrible feelings all the time and not knowing why I was in trouble. I remember one day in particular I just kind of lost it. Anxiety attacks and nervous breakdown type status. I had written out a suicide note and completely trashed me and my sister's room. I was throwing shit around. I threw toys so hard that they broke. Screaming like a toddler. I expected my mother to walk in at any moment and secretly was hoping that she'd beat me to death. Instead, it was my youngest aunt that came in. She still was just in high school at the time. And to this day, I still don't know why she came in instead of my mother. But she did. And she held me until I stopped screaming and then let me cry while I told her why I wanted to die. When I finally stopped crying, she said, "I'll be right back." She went upstairs to her room and she came back with a book. The book was Bridge to Terabithia. She told me how it was her favorite book at the time and began reading it to me. When she left, she let me keep it so I could finish reading. And I did. And my whole world shifted because that book gave me the first taste of what mortality really was and how death affects the people left behind. It's also what created my love for books, because trust, at that time, that book was well beyond my reading grade level and I should not have been able to comprehend it. But I did, and it saved my life. So Aunt Annie, episode 3 is for you. Not only did you console me that day, but you gave me the gift of reading, of books. You saved my life that day and on many more to come because of that gift. Thank you for existing and for doing something. I'm alive today because of you and that gift. It mattered, and it will always matter. Episode 3, Angela.